Good day, everyone. You're live on Campus Tutorial TV. My name is Jibril Abubakar, aka the Golden Voice of GSU. In today's edition, it is just a continuation of what we have started so far. So, in the previous lecture, we discussed on colonialism, and I said that I am going to outline and examine the major agencies that facilitated the European to conquer Nigeria area in 19th century. So today is going to be the next topic. Let me just say the continuation of what I have just started. Having explained all about colonialism, I am going to discuss specifically now the agencies that facilitated the Europeans to conquer Nigerian area. The agencies are four in number, and that is explorers, missionaries, merchants, and wharf. Wharf. So let me just go by them one after the other. Explorers. When the Europeans experienced the Industrial Revolution in Europe, as I said earlier on, they were able to trace into the interior of Nigerian area, and that is the hinterland of Nigerian area, in order to know the different society, the different nature or pattern of the society. As such, they will be able to report basic information about Nigerian to their home government. These explorers, prominent one among them when it comes to Nigerian issue relating to colonialism, there are people like Mungo Park, Clapperton, among others. But the most prominent one are Mungo Park and Clapperton. These are the two prominent among the explorers that were sent by the European government to trespass into the Nigerian area, straight to the hinterland, following the river, the shoots of the water, the body of waters in Nigerian area. When those Europeans came into Nigeria, those explorers, they document the basic information. Among the information that were being documented, it includes the nature of our society, the people of Nigeria, the tribes, the resources, the type of resources available in Nigerian area, and the nature of the people in Nigeria. Those informations they documented in, they returned it back to their home government, which helped the Europeans to come afterward with their full force to take control of the Nigerian area, and that is colonialism. The second agency in this regard is missionaries. Missionaries, they were a group of people that hide under the umbrella of spreading the idea, the ideology of the religion of Christianity. But thereafter, while the missionaries, they were also Europeans, but they are claiming to be an agent of disseminating the ideologies of the religion of Christianity. So in one way or the other, the Europeans influenced the missionaries through assisting them financially. And in other way around, the missionaries also assisted the Europeans by feeding them with basic information with which they use in conquering of the Nigerian area. Therefore, they contributed as one of the agencies that facilitated the Europeans in the conquering of Nigeria, in the conquest of Nigeria. And finally is the WAF. Happens immediately when the Europeans reported in Nigeria, West Africa, and Africa at large. But the West African Frontier Force was established mainly in countries of West Africa, including Nigeria. It is just a regimented organization that was established by the Europeans, through which they recruit Nigerians or they recruit Africans and they train them, they were armed, and they use them to suppress any form of resistance in Nigeria against colonial government. Therefore, the West African Frontier Force was nothing but an organization of securities or military personnel which were just answerable to the European government, and they were Nigerians themselves. So they used them in suppressing and exploiting the Nigerian people. So in a nutshell, they use them for their own interests. They use them as Nigerians and they kill Nigerians. For example, Sarki Atahiru. He is then a ruler, a leader in the Sokoto Caliphate when the Europeans intrude into Nigerian area. So he refused to submit it to them. And as such, he was forced, because they nearly make an attempt of killing him. So he moved all the way from Sokoto Caliphate to Gombe. There at Gombe, he was killed by Captain Marsh, one of the captain of the European soldiers. So the Captain Marsh go along with his other military personnel who were Nigerians. And that is why the Europeans described Nigerians and Africa as barbaric, simply because they use the African people against Africans at not their own interest but the European interest. So with this, they label us generally as people that are barbaric, people that are ignorant, because they use us against us for their own gain and interest. So as far as I'm concerned, these are the four agencies that facilitated the Europeans in the conquering of the Nigerian area in our period of study, that is in 19th century. So taken from the first edition of my explanation, I have discussed on how to answer the questions. And I made the question clear to you. For example, they say critically discuss major agencies that facilitated the European conquest of Nigerian area in 19th century. These are the agencies that I have mentioned so far. So you begin by making an introduction from the first edition of my discussion, then it will be later married with the second one, that is the one that I have just explained just now. Then after that, you just make a conclusion, and that's all. You make a comprehensive effort and you address the question as far as the question is concerned in history. So I hope by now you can be able to say you understand what colonialism is all about in 19th century, and again you understand the major agencies that facilitated the European conquest of Nigerian area in 19th century.